Are you looking to drink a nice, fresh double IPA? Well, today we're going to look at Stone Enjoy By for 2018. Welcome back, everybody. So we are going to check out for 2018 by Stone. This is part of the Enjoy By series, and I kept the price tag on it just so I would remember. This is a single, obviously. I bought it as a single. Price was $3.09 a can. I did pick this up at Hoffman Street Grocery in Three Rivers, Michigan. The can is dented at the bottom. I don't know what the heck somebody was trying to do to this, but I don't think it should hurt it. Like I said, this is a double IPA, 9.4% ABV, 90 IBUs. It does have the ABV right on the can. Not a lot of information, but I don't like information, so we're good. Packaged on 3/15/18. So this is almost a month old, about 3 weeks old. Let's go ahead and get it into a glass. Stone has started to come back around on me by these Enjoy By dates. Beers, I would say back in November of 2017, they started to come back around. Before that, for about a year and a half, I would say. They weren't really good. Some of the unfiltered ones that I did pick up, they were filtered. They were clear. But I think the last couple that I've had have been pretty good. So let's go ahead and look at the head. It is an off-white khaki head, all small bubbles, about a little over a finger of head. Bubbles around the side are like soap, very compacted together. If we look at the color, crystal clear, I can see through it. Golden color, medium bubble level. I got some bubbles coming up. Let's go ahead and get a smell. Some fruitiness, nice citrus malt smell. The citrus and malt really balance each other out in the smell. But for a double IPA, you should be getting that citrus malt. That malt is the backbone of a double IPA to bring that ABV up. Yeah, good citrus malt. I am getting a tiny bit of fruit underneath that, but not very much. No alcohol smell. Let's go ahead and get a taste. Very smooth. Some citrus, big malt going back there, a little bit of pine, a little bit of bitterness. The aftertaste is that bitterness. I can feel it in the back of my throat. Not really an alcohol taste. Yeah, very, very smooth beer. Medium mouthfeel. It's almost like, I wouldn't say a thick syrup, but like a syrup thickness in there. Yeah, just a tiny bit of that citrus up front. I wish there was the citrus that's in the smell that came out. I wish there was a little bit more. I think that malt sweetness is too much for me. If you're new to the channel, I'm not really big into that malt bomb, kind of like what this has. I would rather see that citrus come out more. Like I said, you get that citrus up front, but then it's covered up by all that malt, a little bit of pine, then bitterness in the back. Medium, kind of high bitterness going down. Then that bitterness pine is what's sitting in the back of my throat right now. Yeah, if you're big into double IPAs, this is definitely one to try and watch out for, because it doesn't drink like a 9.4% to me. I mean, that malt's there, but it just goes down so easy. But for me, I would have to go 3.75 out of 5. Like I said, I'm not a big malt fan. To me, there's a little too much malt in here. I want that citrus kicked up and more in that taste. If we go ahead and look at Untapped, 14 of my friends have had this, average 4.29. 18,000 ratings on this, average 4.05 at the burp. I'm looking at some of the comments. So dank and sticky. I don't get that out of this beer. Nothing really dank. To me, the Odd Side dank series is dank. This is more of your traditional West Coast IPA, maybe toned down a little bit for that pine in the back, but it does have a good malt backbone, which you're looking for in a double IPA with some, pine bitterness. It's 90 IBUs. You're gonna get some bitterness. I do think that pine is covering up some of that bitterness in here, but it is a good beer. We are starting to get some lacing. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't even look like they say. Oh, they do. So, this IPA, and this is why I don't look at it, just so it doesn't put anything into my brain when I am drinking it. Per Untapped, that's what I go by. The description on this, they use more than 10 different hops in this beer. So, yeah, that's a lot of hops. They're saying peach up front with tropical notes. I don't get that at all. If you want something like that, you might as well go to a New England IPA or cut down some of those hops. To me, and again, I've never done this, but just to me, 10 different hops in a beer, good luck picking out, 5 of those hops. To me, it's all blending. The malt is way too much to try and find 10 different hops in there. Yeah. I don't get it. I think that was about it. Yeah, golden. That's what we get with the color. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So, yeah, pretty good beer. But like I said, if you're into Imperial IPAs, double IPAs, definitely pick this up. I think you'll enjoy that big malt citrus that's in there, followed by some bitterness. But for me, that's not my kind of beer, but it's still a good beer. So thank you for joining me. And until next time, happy brewing.